Daddy met me at the front door, hell-bent on giving me the what for. I didn't hear a word that he was saying, 'cause my mind was racing down a one-lane country back road. Mud tires humming us a love song. I couldn't tell what you were thinking, but my heart was racing. Chevy to the floorboard, hooker left by the old store, running from the blue lights, chasing. All we wanted was just a little more. Consequences didn't mean a thing with my shotgun beauty queen. I knew what you were thinking. Our hearts were racing.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Are you ready? It's showtime. Please welcome Tim Kelly.
Monday, I was dragging like a rusty old wagon. Tires all flying, gotta down back this late night red eye overtime habit. Tuesday, Wednesday, no better. Thursday, felt like forever. This struggle bus gotta lead to something. Hello, Friday, I could kiss you. The weeks work me way too hard. I'm gonna toast you with a past blue and thank the good Lord for this bar. Maybe I'll ask a cowboy to dance. Yeah, I think I see my chance, staring from across the room, looking like he's in a dancing mood. Hello, Friday, I could kiss you. Put my lips on a long neck, drink a little of my paycheck. Jackpot jukebox when I hear that throwback. George Jones takes me way back like a Kodak, and I'm smiling 'cause you're right on time. And finally, hello, Friday, I could kiss you. The weeks work me way too hard. I'm gonna toast you with a past blue and thank the good Lord for this bar. Maybe I'll ask a cowboy to dance. Yeah, I think I see my chance. The work weeks work me way too hard. I'm gonna toast you with a Pabst to do, and thank the good Lord for this bar. Maybe I'll ask a cowboy to dance. Yeah, I think I see my chance, staring from across the room, looking like he's in a dancing mood. Hello, Friday, I could kiss you. The weekend really gets me in the mood. Hello, Friday, I could kiss you.
Her name is Shayna G with our Friday anthem song. It is called Hello Friday. We're glad you're here, and we're glad you're here, ladies and gentlemen, on the Tim Kelly Show's New Music Friday, live from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world. Kicking the show off tonight, a brand new song called Dirt Road Alibi by Daniel Rittenhouse. He came into my TikTok last night, sent me a song early this morning, and we get it on the radio tonight. That's how quick it can happen, ladies and gentlemen. And we've got a lot of great music getting ready to play on the radio tonight. 3 hours of the best in new country and some great Christmas music mixed into the program as well. It is still less than 2 weeks away from Christmas. We want to wish everybody out there a Merry Christmas, and be safe out there shopping this weekend. It's going to get crazy cool with the weather. Sub-zero wind chills here in Branson this weekend, so stay safe and stay warm. And we've got a couple of great radio interviews tonight as well. I've got Jay Gavin in hour number 1, and Johnny Young will be joining me in hour number 2. I want to give a big thank you and shout out to all of the stations that replay this program. Great radio stations like KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com, Country Road 58 from Germany, countryradio.musicbox4friends.com from Belgium, downtheroadradio.com from Ireland, Bourbon Trail Radio, Top Shelf Radio Texas, Radio 94.3 in Sweden, hotandfunkyradio.com, KWradio.com, Boone Country from Canada, TexasBrewRadio.com back in Texas, NBRNonline.com out of Nashville, Tennessee, and the Music Room is playing us over in the UK as well. You can catch the Tim Kelly Show on all the streaming platforms like Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon, Apple Podcast, wherever you stream music. Just Google search the Tim Kelly Show, and you too will be listening to what I call New Country's Best. I recently had an interview with this next gentleman. He's got a brand new single out to radio. We're going to play it tonight. His name is Dalton Jones. His new single is called Whiskey, Jesus, and Waylon. What a great combination. On KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Some nights whiskey keeps me hanging on. I ain't no saint, but I play the part, singing outlaw gospel straight from the heart. Whiskey, Jesus, and Waylon, that's the Trinity I've been trailing. One saves my soul and one numbs the pain. One keeps the jukebox calling my name.
World's newest country music, Indie Country Radio, with Tim Kelly.
My baby lives in a honky-tonk on the other side of town. My baby lives in a honky-tonk. I've got no way to track her down. She's always out on the dance floor, out where the lights are shining bright. She comes home around midnight, then she says everything's alright. My baby lives in a honky-tonk on the other side of town. My baby lives in a honky-tonk. I've got no way to track her down. Maybe she's just crazy. I think I'm just a fool. I think I'll leave tomorrow. Then what's she gonna do? My baby lives in a honky-tonk on the other side of town. My baby lives in a honky-tonk. I've got no way to track her down. My baby lives in a honky-tonk. I've got no way to track her down. I've got no way to track her down.
Making his radio debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show's New Music Friday. His name is John Welsh. That is called My Baby Lives in a Honky Tonk. Artists like that turn this radio program into a honky tonk, putting a steel guitar in there and everything to make that traditional country sound. We love that kind of music, and that is exactly what needs to be on the radio. This next young gentleman does it too. His name is Anthony Price. He's 18 years young. He's got a brand new single out of the state of Texas called Carry On the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, playing New Country's best on this New Music Friday.
Moved back up to Tennessee. She left me here in Texas. I guess she was tired of loving me. I heard she moved back in with her mama, and I heard she's doing well. Well, me, I'm going crazy, 'cause my whole life has gone to hell. Yes, I'm going crazy every minute that she's gone. I'm wishing she would come back, but it looks like the lines are drawn.
back and find the strength to carry on. Well, I'm glad she found her happy, 'cause I ain't found mine yet. I've been searching since you left me. I can't shake this memory in my head. But I thought that I could move on and just let it be. I was sure that I could take it, but Lord, it's killing me. Every minute that she's gone, but I'm wishing she would come back. But it looks like the lines are drawn. The long nights just get longer. Everything just feels so wrong. I'll try to hold these tears back and find the strength to carry on. I'll try to hold these tears back and find the strength to carry on.
This is Tim Kelly from The Tim Kelly Show, and I want to wish all the KICR Indie Country Radio listeners a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Beyond the tinsel's fleeting gleam, beyond the carols like a dream, beyond the presents wrapped and bound, a story whispers about him bold, a night of magic, a humble stone where glory answered heaven's call. No silken sheets, no downy bed, just lowly hay beneath his holy head.
to the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. It is New Music Friday. I'm playing the best in new country music, and I've got some great interviews tonight where you get to hear the stories behind the songs. These next 3 songs are by my good friend Jay Gavin from Canada. How are you?
I'm pretty good, Tim. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic, man. I appreciate your time tonight. Thanks for doing the program, and I'm looking forward to interviewing you and playing these 3 songs. And, of course, as I said, get to hear the stories behind them. You've got a really neat story, too. You grew up in a small Canadian village up in Prince Edward Island.
Yeah, that's correct.
Fishing village up there, too.
Yeah, lobsters and scallops. All kinds of different things.
You're speaking my language. I love seafood. I love any food, but I really love seafood.
Yeah, I just bought myself a little place there a few years ago, and we spent our first summer there. Again, because I moved away in '93. I moved to the West Coast, and this year we spent 2 months on the beach. It was pretty awesome.
Wow, that is
awesome.
Yep. It says, too, that it's lined with potato fields as far as you can see. You don't have a stoplight within 100 miles.
Well, there's a couple stoplights now.
There is now?
Yeah. But not too many. Still not too many.
And you throw kitchen parties that go on for days. What's a kitchen party? Are we peeling potatoes, or what are we doing?
I guess you can peel them. Yeah, you can peel potatoes in the kitchen. When I was growing up, my uncle, a lot of my uncles all played music, and we just get together in people's kitchens, and all like, if you're old enough to drink, you would drink. If not, you would just sit there and tap your toes and dance, and everybody would play music. Everybody played. It was a fun childhood.
Yeah, that is awesome. And speaking of childhood, you only went through the 9th grade. Me and you have that in common. I quit school in the 9th grade. I got my GED a little bit later on, but ended up in country radio, too.
Is that in my bio?
The secret's out, brother.
Yeah, I didn't do too good in school.
Yeah.
I don't do too good with authority.
Yeah. Well, creative minds have a hard time taking direction from other people. You come up with your own ideas, and you're probably like me. You want to be an entrepreneur and kind of branch out on your own and do stuff like that. And that was me. I was self-employed, working with my family business and my dad growing up when I was 15. So that's why I quit school.
Well, to be honest, the reason I quit is because I didn't think I would ever need it, because my whole family are all lobster fishermen or some sort of fishermen, and I was sure that's what I was going to do. Actually, I really wanted to have my own license and gear and do it all, but I'm not sure what happened. Something drastic happened, and I moved away at a pretty young age, and everything else changed. But I didn't think I was going to do much else besides fish back there, so I didn't need an education.
Yeah. Well,
I guess you still need an education, but
right. You've done the hard work, the manual labor. You got the calluses, it says. You've worked in logging camps, tobacco fields, worked on fishing boats. You've done quite a few things like that.
I'm working on actually right now, because I'm not going back on tour again until January 16th. So I got I had a few months off, and I've been working at an alpaca and a goat farm.
Oh, wow.
Building barns and fences.
Wow.
Just keeping them happy and dry. It's pretty awesome. I'm a pretty big fan of goats. And I didn't know how much I like alpacas, but now I really like alpacas.
How about that? I've been doing these interviews for a long, long time. I have not heard that. Alpacas, you're a fan of those. So.
They're pretty wild animals.
That's pretty cool. You were greatly inspired, it says, by your uncle, and he was a great fiddle player. Tell us about that.
Yeah, David Goody. His nickname, David Lamov. He was, or he is. He still is. He's still around. That's where I was talking to the kitchen parties. It was mostly in his kitchen.
Okay.
And he played fiddle and guitar and mandolin. He could play anything with strings on. He was really good. And
wow.
He hung out with all these guys, and they just played and drank. There was lots of drinking going on, lots of good time, and Lots of good times.
That's
I
awesome.
remember, I'm sure you don't know who Smiling Bill McCormick is. But
No?
he's a Canadian, or he's passed now. He was an old Canadian folk country legend, and he was on tour one time in Prince Edward Island, and he played at the Legion in our hometown, and he ended up coming back to our trailer where we lived at and partied all weekend with my dad and my uncle and all those guys, and he was jamming with everybody, and he canceled the whole tour and stayed there, and he stayed in my bunk beds. I slept on the top bunk and he slept on the bottom bunk for about 8 months until my mom was like, okay, this guy's got to go, because everybody was drinking every night and the party was every night. But he actually ended up staying in our hometown for a long time. And
well, you know what? That's a perfect segue to this, because I am familiar with the McCormick seasoning that we use in our kitchen. So I guess his time was up, right? That seasoning.
That's funny.
Oh, so that's funny. And you grew up playing as a bassist too, and you used to tour with punk and rock metal bands. And so how did you get into country music? Because it says you actually went back to your roots of country, folk, and bluegrass. So tell us about that too.
I grew up, like I said, my uncle was a fiddle player, and they all played like the old bluegrass standards and stuff like that. Everybody, there was always that around me all the time. And when I moved away, I discovered punk rock that I didn't know before. I kind of fell in love with the energy and just picked up the bass actually out in BC when I moved out here, and just fell into playing punk rock. I really, really missed the energy of it, but I was getting too old to do punk rock. And to be honest, the reason that I even started playing guitar and singing and all that was I think I was 45 years old, and the band I was in was breaking up. Yeah. And I was realized I'm 45 years old. I'm a bass player. I haven't written a song yet. You know what I mean? It's like I got to start over again, because these guys, either like had kids or a job they didn't want to push anymore in the music. So I decided right then and there. I was like, I just bought an acoustic guitar, started writing songs, and country music came out, and I was like, wow, I should have did this a long time ago.
Yeah, tells the best stories, doesn't it?
Well, sorry, I cut you off.
I say it tells the best stories, doesn't it, in country music, I think.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure, yeah. And I grew up, like, just listening to it, but I kind of had to step away, I guess, to really appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, I've gotten so old that I'm wore out by when I try to party in the kitchen like you did when you were a little bit younger. And I watch my wife making our Thanksgiving dinner, and she works so hard it wore me out watching. So
how did you guys how was your guys' Thanksgiving?
Oh, it was fantastic. We had my daughter over and her boyfriend and my grandson. We got to hang out and watch football and eat turkey, and it was a great time. He got to do a little bit of deer hunting. He loves to deer hunt, so.
Awesome.
Yep. And and you're talking about you got into songwriting too, and you actually got recognized by the Nashville Songwriters Association as one to watch back in 2023.
Yeah, from a song I wrote called Mexican Food, Cold Beer, and Tattoos.
We're going to play it tonight. Yep.
Oh, right on. I did a couple of pitches with them. They're a great association. I mean, if anybody's a songwriter in Nashville, they have a lot of there's a lot of tools for you. There's little jam rooms you can rent. They're free. You just got to sign up for them, and they have all kinds of workshops, and it's really great.
That is awesome. I saw too that you did an Americana album. I've been getting a lot of that music. I really like it, and I say if it sounds country, I'm going to play it. And I like the Americana genre, and it kind of mixes in with country a little bit too, I think so.
Yeah, I'm not sure where it really came from. I think it came from people who played country music was sick of being classed as country music because of what's on the radio. So it was like, we don't want to sound like country anymore. We're not, you know what I mean? If you guys, I'm not sure where it really came from, but I call myself Americana, but I'm from Canada, so there's a I guess I'm Canadiana. But,
Canadiana. I haven't heard that one. I love it.
I have a T-shirt with that on it.
Oh, nice.
But I've been obsessed with I don't know, the South USA, like Texas and Tennessee.
Yeah. Kind
of my whole life, but the whole music, and yeah, I spent a lot of time in Texas and Tennessee.
That's awesome. Well, I was going to say, you got a lot of talent up there in Canada. I've got this young gentleman found me back in April. He's up in New Brunswick. His name's Michael Richard, and he's been sending me lots of artists from Canada, but now he's branched out into the U.S., and I've been booking and doing interviews with a lot of the artists that he's been finding me from the United States, too. So you got the best of both worlds, though. You've traveled here many times and been to Nashville, Music City, many times as well.
Yeah, I think Michael Richards is the reason that I'm talking with you.
I think so, yep.
So shout out to Michael.
Yep, absolutely.
I didn't realize he was from New Brunswick, though, until right now.
Yeah, he's actually from way up there, too. And, he was getting a little bit upset because the mainstream stations up there wouldn't play these independent artists like you. And he found me, and I'm in Branson, Missouri, by the way, right in the middle of the United States. And we're going out to 13 radio stations around the world tonight doing this program. And so you're getting out there. But, he believes like me, the independent artist music needs to be heard, too. And country music is universal, so you're getting played all over the world tonight. We're going to do that for you as well.
Right on. Well, I appreciate it. Appreciate y'all out there.
Yeah, and so you've got some great people producing you. Grammy-nominated producer Denny Knight, who produced Waylon Jennings, Conway Twitty, and people like that. Tell us who are some of the artists that inspired you, though, that made you want to do something in country music. That might be two of them I just mentioned, but who else?
Well, definitely Waylon and Conway for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up with that. But Dr. Hook, Shel Silverstein, those first few Dr. Hook albums.
Oh yeah.
They were all written by Shel Silverstein, and yeah, he's definitely one of my favorite writers for sure. John Prine, Chris Christopherson, huge influences. I get compared to all the time by Robert Earl Keen. And I never really got it, but I started listening to him, and I really like Robert Earl Keen now. I think he's a hell of a songwriter.
Wow.
Ray Wiley Hubbard, Jerry Jeff Walker. Another big influence on me.
Now, being a bassist, are you more melody-based in writing songs? Do you have to hear the hook first, or is it lyrics for you, or maybe a combination of both?
Definitely lyrics for me.
Lyrics, okay.
I just use my guitar is the backbone, the rhythm, and I just like to hire guys when I go in a studio that are really good at what they do, and just play them and see what comes out. You know what I mean? You can push them in a certain direction, but you just get the right guys to play what you want. It's a lot easier.
Yeah, that is true. And Nashville, of course, has some of the best musicians out there. We know that about Music City. Is that where you went to record the songs that we're playing tonight, or was it somewhere else?
Well, it was just outside Nashville, Hendersonville.
Hendersonville, okay. Yep.
Yeah, Denny lives in Hendersonville. They had a recording studio down in Music Row, but it burnt down. I'm not sure when, and then his dad, Carl Knight, moved the studio back to his house in Hendersonville, and he's been there ever since. But it's an amazing studio, and Denny and his family have been great to me. But yeah, the players there are Steve Hinson is playing steel guitar, who's played with like Dolly Parton, John Conley. He's played with everybody. Deanie Richardson is playing fiddle on there. She plays in Sister Sadie. There's a big Nashville group. Jeff Williams is he wrote a song with me. He wrote the title track, actually, Road Ready. And when I decided to record it, I was like, that's what I want to call the album. But he's played with Johnny Cash and June Carter Cash. He was like the band leader for the Carter family band for the last little bit. And me and Jeff become good friends. He's always sending me songs. But Road Ready really stuck with me when he sent me that one. I'm like, wow, that's a song I wish I would have wrote.
Yeah. That is awesome.
Yeah.
You know, I've said that many, many times on this program. When you have good people like that in your corner, man, things are going to happen for you that are good. And other people listening to your stuff, they're like, hey, try this, let's do this. And, you know, and then it all makes magic and it comes out in about 4 minutes and 13 seconds into a great song, huh?
Oh, yeah, it didn't take long. It's like those guys are just so good at it. And Denny is amazing at what he does. And, you know, Bobby Bradley was engineering too, and I mean Bobby comes from the Bradley brothers, and he's been around for so long, and he's recorded like everybody from like J.J. Cale to Ween. I don't know if you know who Ween is, but
no.
Ween is a big influence to me. They're a punk rock band. Actually, they're a punk rock band that did a country album in the 90s, and when I was playing punk rock, it was so strange to me why this punk rock band went to Nashville and wanted to do a Nashville country album, but they're a punk rock, and it's just the craziest, weirdest album. But I was having lunch with Bobby one day when we were recording, and he mentioned, he was like, I recorded a punk rock band one time. I was like, Ween. And I'm like, oh my God, they were such a huge influence on me.
Uh-huh. That's awesome. Well, we've got a great song we're going to play first, and we'll talk about it and get the story behind it, and then I'll play it. It's called Seen Better Days. I tell you, this might be my theme song. I'm not sure. What's going on here?
Yeah, that one, I wrote that song in Alberta, Canada.
Mm-hmm.
I was on tour with a younger kid who's playing guitar with me, Emmett Jerome, and he's amazing. He's been signed to a label now, and he's doing really well on his own. But he started off, or he didn't start off. He's been touring with people since he was 12 years old. But anyway, when he started playing with me, we did this tour in Alberta, and it was really cold there, like really cold. I don't know if you know anything about Alberta, but everybody warned me, put your guitar back in your case.
Yep.
Night, don't leave it out. It's too dry here because you're from BC and all that. I was like, what are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I went to sleep that night, and I heard this huge sound in the middle of the night. I woke up. I couldn't figure out what it was, but the next morning I looked, and my guitar had cracked overnight. Bang, I heard my guitar cracking. And it's an old Gibson J45, so I was pretty devastated. But I'd only woken up maybe at like 11:45 in the morning because we were up pretty late at night. And Emmett had already got up, went for a walk. He had already written the song before I got up, and I just felt so old at that point. I was 52 years old. Like I said, he was 21 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And I just grabbed my guitar, and it was still in tune. So I just sat down, and I was like, well, I'm just going to make the best of this. We have the day off. Actually, we had both caught COVID on tour, and we had to cancel a bunch of shows, and we were just holed up in his friend's basement. And I just felt really old. And I was like, I've seen better days. So I just grabbed that guitar, and that song came out.
Wow, what a wild story. See, I get these song titles all the time in my email, and I never know what they're about until I ask the artist, you know, and so that is an interesting story. And you're right about that. You know, I've been told about that doing these outdoor festivals, and down here in the middle of the country and even further south, you know, you've been to Texas many times, it gets super hot. So you got that to deal with too when you got instruments outside and things like that. But yeah, the cold can get them too. Isn't that interesting? And you guys get some cold up there for sure.
I'm not too bad where I'm at in Vancouver Island. That's the reason we're here.
Oh,
Like today, I was out just walking my dogs in a T-shirt right now with the rest of
Oh, nice. Canada. That's not too bad in December, huh?
Yeah, no, it's snowing everywhere else. But, yeah, we don't get a lot of... We're right on the Pacific coast, so we don't get a lot of snow. And it gets cold and rains a lot. We're like Seattle.
Okay.
Very much like Seattle.
Man, I'll have to come up there and visit sometime. That sounds great.
Yeah, yeah, you would really like it here, man.
Awesome. Well, I'm liking this interview. We're going to come back and talk about a song that you alluded to. I like all three of these: Mexican food, cold beer, and I've got tattoos. So we'll talk about that with Jay Gavin when we come back. We're going to play Seen Better Days right now on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best, on this New Music Friday.
Walking around in circles in a field of sweet and broken dreams, just like two old dusty turtles who just can't seem to find a string. My old hand's been pointing up at heaven, just past the moon. Well, I see a light, and I've been wondering how the hell to get there, knowing I ain't got much time, and my old mind still seems young today. It takes me back to where I came, and I don't need a car or an aeroplane. 'Cause in my mind, home's not far away. My old eyes seen some better days. They seen all the memories that we made. And lately I can't see too far away. But that's okay, 'cause I've seen better days. My old man, he's still around, but we don't talk a lot when I'm in town. He ain't too proud or trying to be. My old man, he's just like me. Play it one time, Jeff. Seen some better days. They seen all the memories that we made. And lately I can't see too far away. That's okay, seen better days. My old guitar still stays in tune, but I ain't picked a lick on it since June. It ain't like I got better things to do, just sit around and think of you. And my old heart is prone to breaks. Ain't sure if I got what it takes to tell the real ones from the fakes. 'Cause my old heart is prone to breaks. My old eyes seen some better days. They seen all the memories that we made. And lately I can't see too far away. But that's okay, seen better days. Yeah, that's okay, 'cause I've seen better days.
His name is Jay Gavin. That is called Seen Better Days. You just heard the great story behind that, and you get a crack in your guitar. You got COVID. Yeah, that was a great song that came out of that. Bad experiences, though.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we love the stories behind the songs. Well, we got a great title for this next one. We got Mexican food, cold beer, and tattoos. I'd love to hear this one.
Well, I wish there was more of a true story to that, but the true story is when we were recording the album in Hendersonville, I was living in the studio and sleeping on the couch every night, and we'd have sessions like everybody involved like to have a few cocktails, so we were up like really late at night, and when everybody left, I'd be stuck in the studio, and I was so hungry one night, and I was craving tacos so bad. And I just there's a big box, or not a box, like a big tray Denny has in the studio. It has like those tiny bags of chips, like in Halloween candy and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And I grabbed a bag of Doritos and a bag of Flaming Crunchy Cheetos, and I grabbed his 1967, I think it is, B25 Gibson guitar, which is amazing. I love that guitar so much.
Yep.
And I sat down and just came up with a story and just kind of wrote that song.
Man.
That song.
You may be the reason Taco Bell came out with those Dorito tasting taco shells or something like that, man, from that, hearing that.
Well, I think that's how it probably is because of that taco shell that all came together. I was eating Doritos and I was thinking about Taco Bell. And,
yep.
And I was just like, it just all fell into place. And yeah, and when I played it for Denny, and Denny was like, "What?" So we're recording that song.
That's awesome. There's always food talk in my chat rooms while I'm live on YouTube and I'm live on TikTok at the same time, so they're going to be loving this, and I'm going to be getting all kinds of gifts with probably food involved now, so that's pretty cool. Thank you for telling us that. Better Man is the third song, going to kick off the top of the next hour. Tell us what this one's about.
So that's another one that got written in the studio or on the way to the studio. When I went down to record, actually recorded Seen Better Days, that was the meeting with me and Denny. Denny was like, so you know who Billy Don Burns is?
Uh-huh.
Have you heard of Billy Don Burns?
Yes, I have.
Billy Don Burns is a huge influence on so many songwriters. And I met Billy Don Burns one time in Kashmere, Washington. Me and my wife drove down to see him. And he was playing a small place, and there wouldn't probably more than 15 people in there. And half of them were playing pool. And Billy walks on stage, and I was like, I just couldn't believe it. Like, we got down there in the afternoon to get tickets because it was like Billy Don Burns playing Kashmere, Washington. But nobody seemed to know. And anyway, halfway through the set, he stops and takes a break, and a guy comes over and he's like, "Hey, man, you want to come over and meet Billy?" Because me and my wife were the only two people really, paying attention in there, and we go outside and smoke a doobie with Billy. And
oh, wow.
And we kind of, became friends that night. Went back to the hotel room. We, traded songs. And then anyway, I looked into where Billy was recording, and Denny Knight his name came up. And I reached out to Denny, and he's like, "Yeah, come on down." I was like, "Well, I'm in Canada. I just can't come down." I was like, "How much is it going to cost?" Denny's like, "Yeah, if you have to work out pay, we shouldn't even do it." So I was like, and then I was like, I thought about it, and I'm like, "What? You know what? I'm just going to go down and do it." So I got my ticket, and I went down, and still didn't talk about price, and it turned out great. Me and Denny are like best friends now, and I don't know about best friends, but we're really good friends.
Well, that is awesome. I'm gonna read something off your website to wrap up this interview, and I think we've made new friends too with you tonight. But it says, whether you're backed by a full band or stripped down just with your guitar, your live show feels more like a party, and you'll laugh and sing and dance and go home feeling like you've made a new friend. That's how I feel after interviewing you tonight, my friend.
Oh, right on. Cheers, Tim.
Yeah, so keep making the great music, and we'll keep you relevant on the radio. We'll keep playing your stuff, and it's been a lot of fun having you on the program tonight. I want to wish you a very Merry Christmas. That is right around the corner, and a Happy New Year in 2026, and it sounds like you got a pretty big year coming up, too.
Yeah, right on. You too, my friend. Merry Christmas and all that. And
bet.
I'll keep in touch. And next time I'm in Branson, maybe we can meet in person.
Sounds good. I'd love to go to Vancouver one of these days too. So that sounds awesome. Where can folks in the meantime find Jay Gavin on social media if they want to check out more of your great music?
Jay Gavin Music. Jay Gavin Music at Instagram. Jay Gavin Music at Facebook, Spotify, all that stuff. My website, Jay Gavin Music.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for doing the program tonight. I do appreciate it, and have a great weekend. And as I say around here, we'll see you on the radio.
Right on, Tim. Take care.
You bet. Mexican food, cold beer, and tattoos, and better men coming up on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's best of this New Music Friday.
I was 80 miles from Reno in a broke down El Camino, and I never thought I'd ever eat again. I was thinking about Doritos, flaming crunchy Cheetos, anything to keep me from stoving in. With my sorrows in my pocket, I locked the car and started walking, and I didn't get too far before I came to a place called Los Burritos Grill on a wilder side of Nowheresville with a big old flashing neon sign that said Mexican food, cold beer, and tattoos. There ain't no better trail for a poor boy with the blues. Cervezas, enchiladas, carnitas, and coladas. Well, her taco's not the best, but they will do. I like Mexican food, cold beer, and tattoos. Well, the lady at the counter asked if I was from around here. Well, I said, no ma'am, I'm just passing through. I told her I was hungry and my luck been kind of funny. She offered me a beer and a tattoo. I ordered up some nachos, bought a round for all the vatos, and I think I seen salvation look my way. I ain't saying I'm a holy man, but I tried her guacamole and now I help her make it every day. Mexican food, cold beer, and tattoos. There ain't no better trail for a poor boy with the blues. Cervezas, enchiladas, carnitas, and coladas. Well, her taco's not the best, but it'll do. I like Mexican food, cold beer, and tattoos. Now we're both behind the counter, my tattooed arms around her. We don't have to beg, steal, and plead. I never made it up to Reno, and I sold at El Camino. Now all I got is everything I need. Well, her menu ain't that pricey, and she likes to keep things spicy. And I think I see salvation look my way. I know I ain't no holy man, but I love her guacamole, yeah. I still help her make it every day. Mexican food, cold beer, and tattoos. There ain't no better trail for a poor boy with the blues. Cervezas, enchiladas, carnitas, and coladas. Well, her taco's not the best, but it'll do. I like Mexican food, cold beer, and tattoos.
Best in New Country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
I've been thinking about trying to be a better man, and most days I don't even know just what that means. I know that you're tired, and believe me, I understand. But something's gotta change between you and me. Tell me, where do I have to sign up to start over? Lately I think I could use a different plan. Tell me, where do I have to sign up to start over again? Sometimes the weight of the world is too much for one man. You know, falling stops feeling like flying the lower I get. And the closer I get to the ground, the more I regret. Over and expecting a change. If you need me, I'll still be right here, going insane. Tell me, where do I have to sign up? Start over. Lately I think I could use a different plan. Tell me, where do I have to sign up? Start over again. Sometimes the weight of the world is too much for one man.
You know, darling, I've been trying to be a better man. These days, baby, I don't even know who I am. Know that you're tired, and believe me, I understand. Something's gotta change between you and me.
Tell me, where do I have to sign up? Start over. Lately I think I could use a different plan. Tell me, where do I have to sign up? Start over again. Sometimes the weight of the world is too much for one man. Tell me, where do I have to...
His name is Jay Gavin from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. What great music he's got, and what a great artist he is, and a great friend. He is amazing. Jay Gavin, all over social media. Go check him out and tell him you heard that interview right here on the Tim Kelly Show on this New Music Friday. That interview, after the live show is over, will go into the Tim Kelly Show interview archives. You can check out all of my former interviews or past interviews on that tab of the website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. Welcome to hour number 2. I've got more great music on the way, more great Christmas music, indie artist, country music, and another great radio interview tonight. Johnny Young is going to join me in the bottom half of this next hour as well. This next young lady was in my TikTok Live last night. I played 3 of her songs, and we're going to play one of them tonight. Her name is Ashley Westcott from Arizona. This is called Come On In on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Do you think I don't know what you're feeling? Little secrets your eyes are revealing. You're not a man who likes walking the floor. So come on in, turn out the light and close the door. Call it love, call it fate, call it crazy. But what you see tonight ain't no lady. It's the other side you've never seen before. So come on in, turn out the light and close the door. Gonna show you the way a woman loves a man. And baby, you will find you're holding heaven in your hands. 'Cause I'm gonna love you like no one loved you before. So come on in, turn out the light and close the door. like no one's loved you before. So come on in, turn out the light and close the door. Oh, I'm gonna love you like no one's loved you before. So come on in, turn out the light and close the door. So come on in, turn out the light and close the door.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
Country lives right here.
Country is what we do.
Today's country. More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country.
New country.
New country.
New country.
Sunrise over hills, casting golden rays. Meadow Bridge awakes in those simpler days. Roaming the streets from dusk till dawn, no curfews in sight. We were no one's pawns. No worries about tomorrow, just living for today. In this town where the heart never fades away. Oh, life was sweet down on Cowtown Road, going to the drive-in on Friday night, falling in love under those star-filled skies. We grew up together, enjoying in strife in this little town. We found the spice of life. Outhouses in the back, under the willow tree. Memories of childhood, wild and carefree. Racing cars at the lane, wearing out those brakes. To the girls in bikinis at Summersville Lake. Sunday mornings in church, we'd gather and sing, voices rising up like a bird on the wing. Oh, life was sweet down on Cowtown Road, going to the drive-in on Friday night, falling in love under those star-filled skies. We grew up together, enjoying in strife in this little town. We found the spice of life. The pride of our hearts, celebrating victories, always playing our parts. And when the Wildcats won that state championship, the whole town erupted in a wild, joyous trip. From Danny's to Hilton, we cheered through the night, tasting those sweet kisses under the moonlight. Every porch swing story, every whispered prayer tied our lives together like the sweet summer air. No secrets kept hidden, nothing ever felt wrong. In Meadow Bridge, we found where we belong. Oh, life was sweet down on Cowtown Road, going to the drive-in on Friday night, falling in love under those star-filled skies. We grew up together, enjoying in strife in this little town. We found the spice
His name is Brian Mullins. That is B-R-I-A-N. Brian Mullins Music all over social media. Fantastic artist. He's got some great songs that are country, and he's got some great Christmas music as well. All of the Christmas music that I'm playing tonight and all of the Christmas music that I have received over the last 2 years is playing around the clock 24/7 year-round on the KICR Indie Country Christmas channel. That tab is at the very top of the homepage of my website at KICR IndieCountryRadio.com. It is powered by Zeno FM. That is Z-E-N-O. Get the Zeno FM app absolutely free and search the KICR Indie Country Christmas, and you'll be able to listen to that radio channel on your mobile device. Take it with you wherever you go, and you can do the same with this show as well. Go to my website and scroll down just a little bit. You'll see the Tim Kelly Show on Radio Boss live right now, and then underneath that is a QR code to scan for the Tim Kelly Show app. Nick Taylor is up next. His last name is T-A-Y-L-E-R. A little bit different. Nick Taylor Music is where you can find him, and his hit song right here called One Bar Stool on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's best on this New Music Friday.
And all the whiskey out down doesn't chase them away. And all them images keep coming back to stay. All the things I wish I would have done or said swirl like heavy smoke inside my head. Should get up, go home while I can walk, but I'll be here till bartender's last call. Hell, this naughty prune ain't cutting it like it should. My burrows ain't replacing the red lip taste of you. And I'd do anything, turn back the clock if I could. Your memory still holds me all night through, while the band keeps singing our favorite lines. One bar stool at a time. Darling, I still smell your perfume from last New Year's Eve. Your head on my shoulder, my heart on my sleeve. You grabbed my head, said let's run with the wind, escape these four walls when the dance lights grow dim. That slick dark street took a turn I can't erase. Worn out tires on my dad's 83 left no trace. Hell, this naughty prune ain't cutting it like it should. My burrows ain't replacing the red lip taste of you. And I'd do anything, turn back the clock if I could. Your memory still holds me all night through, while the band keeps singing our favorite lines. One bar stool at a time. Pocket full of heartbreak, two hands on the wheel. Keep seeing your last glass, still can't believe it's real. Hell, this naughty prune ain't cutting it like it should. My burrows ain't replacing the red lip taste of you. And I'd do anything, turn back the clock if I could. Your memory still holds me all night through, while the band keeps singing our favorite line. One bar stool at a time. One bar stool at a time.
Hey all, this is Tori Martin. I want to wish all KICR listeners a happy holiday and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. And a Happy New Year.
I love Christmas in every way. Just can't wait for Christmas Day. Gathered round the Christmas tree. Got to know, do you still love me? Christmas presents laying on the floor. Got a Christmas wreath hanging on my door. Turkey, dressing, and pumpkin pie. Now you know the reason why I want to be at home for Christmas. I want to be at home with you. Family gathered around the fire. Noise level couldn't get much higher. I want to be at home with you. Christmas movies help and set the mood. Sitting here vegging after all that food. Just about ready for a second round. Gotta throw some of that eggnog down. Christmas time is a time of joy. Good things coming for girls and boys. Baby Jesus laying in the manger scene. Taking time to think what that really means. Yeah, I want to be at home for Christmas. I want to be at home with you. Family gathered around the fire. Christmas songs taking me higher. I want to be at home with you.
His name is Bobby Hunt. That is called I Want to Be at Home for Christmas, and you can check that out on the Indie Country Christmas channel as well, playing around the clock. He's a great singer and a great songwriter. He has a profile and a music player in my KICR Indie Country Songwriter Showcase. That tab is on my website at KICR Indie Country Radio as well. He's got a lot of great demo songs that we've taken on, and if you guys are an artist and would like to record one of his demos or any of the folks in the Songwriter Showcase, go to KICRIndieCountryRadio.com and click that KICR Indie Country Songwriter Showcase. You'll hear some great music on there as well, just like you're hearing tonight on the radio. How about next up, Jack Fiddler from the Jack Fiddler Band. It is J-A-K on Jack if you want to check him out. This is called So I Ride on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's best on New Music Friday.
Dust on my boots and dust in my eyes. Oh, I've been riding long and hard to get back to your side. Oh, I've been battling some demons through the windy pouring rain, but I gotta keep pushing on even through the pain. So I ride with the sun against my back. So I ride, we're never coming back. See the devil in my eyes. You hear the lonesome demon cry. I ride, so I ride. Made camp last night and the moon shone bright underneath an old oak tree. As the wind blew cold through my soul, I heard it calling me. It said, Jack, put down your pen, come on and come to me. I won't listen to the wind, won't let it bother me. So I ride with the sun against my back. So I ride, ain't never coming back. See the devil in my eyes. You hear the lonesome demon cry. cry, I ride. So I ride. Yes, I ride. So I ride.
This is Allie Ray, and I want to wish all KICR Indie Country Radio listeners a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Anyone who knows what Christmas is all about?
Sure, Charlie Brown. I can tell you what Christmas is all about. Lights, please. And there were in the same country shepherds, abiding in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night. And lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them. And the glory of the Lord shone round about them. And they were sore afraid. And the angel said unto them, Fear not. For behold, I bring you tidings of great joy, which shall be to all people. For unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, which is Christ the Lord. And this shall be a sign unto you. Ye shall find the babe wrapped in swaddling clothes, lying in a manger. And suddenly there was with the angel a multitude of the heavenly host praising God, and saying, Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace, goodwill toward men. That's what Christmas is all about.
Merry Christmas!
I remember snowflakes falling just outside our old front door. The scent of pine and cinnamon dancing on the floor. You'd hum our favorite carols as you trimmed the tree. Back then I thought the magic was in the lights I'd see. But now I know it's more than mistletoe, more than gifts wrapped up in red and green. It's the way you smile, the way you hold me tight, that makes each day feel like a Christmas dream. Every day's Christmas with you. Every day's Christmas with you. We'd walk through town together, hand in hand we'd go, laughing at the carolers beneath the lamplight's glow. You'd sneak a kiss beneath the wreath, your cheeks a rosy hue. I never thought those simple times would mean so much, it's true. That now I know it's more than mistletoe, more than snowflakes dancing in the sky. No need for sleigh bells ringing or stockings hung with care. For in your eyes I find a joy that means so much, it's true. The years have come and gone, yet still our love remains like It's more than memories, more than tinsel, more than silent nights. It's the life we've built, the dreams we've made come true, that makes each day feel like Christmas lights. Every day's Christmas with you. Yes, now I see it's more than memories, more than tinsel, more than silent nights. It's the life we've built, the dreams we've made come true, that makes each day feel like a Christmas last. Every day's Christmas with you. Ooh. With you.
Listening to the Tim Kelly Show on KICR Indie Country Radio. It is New Music Friday. I'm playing the best in new country music, and I've got some great radio interviews on the program tonight. You get to hear the story behind these next three songs with my good friend Johnny Young. How are you, my friend?
Howdy do. I'm doing great. Nice to see you. Nice to hear you, Tim.
Yeah, same here.
Nice to be on the show. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. It's the best of both worlds. We're on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, TikTok Live, and on the radio, of course, as well. It's good to have you on the program.
We get to see you and hear you now.
Yeah, absolutely. We get to hear you, and if folks go see you in a live show, I guarantee you they're in for a treat as well. You perform all over the country.
I do. I've been really busy doing it. That's what I really love to do, and happy to come out to your neck of the woods too. Maybe play your backyard or something. You just let me know.
You bet. Absolutely. And we were talking off the air. You've been through this neck of the woods. You haven't been to Branson, but you've been through Joplin, Missouri, and all of that up there, just a little bit north of me.
Oh yeah, Casey. Great people out there. Lots of nice people out there, and such a great time when I go out there. I love the Midwest.
Yeah.
And it puts me one step closer to Nashville too, which is
there you go.
But yeah, I'd love to come to Branson sometime.
Absolutely. We'll see if we can't make that happen. I got a few connections that we might be able to get you into, so that would be awesome to see you here in the live show, capital of the world, they call it. This this little town of 10,000 has more theater seats than Broadway in New York City. Can you believe it?
That is hard to believe, but I don't doubt you. I can't wait to see it myself with my own two eyes.
You've played a lot of venues around the country. It says on your website, it seems like you've traveled almost every mile of highway in America. You've played the Palace in Nashville. Randy Travis got his start there. He was washing dishes, I think, at the Nashville Palace before he got discovered. And then to the Vans Warped Tour, you've played 30 Rock, the Winter Olympics. Man, that's all good stuff.
Yeah, for sure. And a lot of those things was just basically helping people out, doing charitable events, stuff like that, different fundraising campaigns, just helping people, giving good times to people through music, and it's really led to some great places and stuff.
You've got to share the stage, it says, with a lot of legends. It doesn't say any names, so I'll let you tell some of the big names that you've been able to perform in front of.
I've had, I've opened up for Clint Black, and I've been on festivals with, Chris Stapleton and Keith Urban, and, the usual CMA suspects.
Yep, there you go. I tell you what, that was a great year this year watching the CMA Awards. Lainey Wilson just tearing it up as a host, and she won several awards, and she's a fantastic young lady, and I think the females in country music are just tearing it up too, aren't they?
Yeah, and they always have been, and I love it. The 90s, they say, were mostly male-dominated, but it's great to see ladies out there taking control and leading the way, and Lainey is the real deal. I really love her.
She sure is. Pretty good actress, too. She's been in Yellowstone and all that, so that's good stuff.
I'm so busy on the road, I'll tell you the truth. I didn't watch the CMAs, didn't have a TV on the road with me, and I've never seen one episode of Yellowstone.
Wow. I do this show every other Wednesday night. I do a show, and I just happened to be off that night that the CMAs were on, so I decided, hey, I'm going to watch it this year, and it was pretty darn good. And this young man, Zach Top, he's really helping keep that traditional country music alive and even bring it back to radio, that's for sure.
Yes, sir. You know, in fact, he hangs around the Nashville Palace in Music City Bar a lot, and he crossed paths with one William Bagby, who used to play with Joe Diffie, and swooped him right up out of that honky tonk, and he was the bearded kid playing guitar behind him. He's now touring with Zach, and it's just really awesome. I mean, Zach's just a real guy. He just hangs out, he gets up on stage, has a good time with people, and it makes perfect sense that he would be in that area of the Palace, because that's where the real country music is to be found, in Nashville.
He won the award of New Artist of the Year. He went up there with a Coors beer still in his hand, and he drank it on stage while he accepted that award. That's as country as it gets right there.
I think he was looking for a sponsorship.
I think so. I think he probably got it, too.
He better watch it there, that beer consumption.
Yep, absolutely.
You're getting free beer every day. It can get dangerous out there on the road.
You are one of those artists that are keeping traditional country music alive. The first song that I have played from you is called Old Dirt Road, and we're going to play it again tonight for the 11th time on this program. I love that song, but let's take a trip back in time. Where did your love of country music start, and how did you get started in this business?
You know, I had a guitar and a piano my parents had in the house, so I was always messing around with that stuff. They had country music going on in the kitchen, and I was, my friends were all playing rock and roll. So I had my little 45s in the bedroom. I come out in the kitchen, and my dad and my mom were playing all this classic country. And so I've always had, a huge country influence. One of my first shows was a country show, and it's just always been in my blood. But I've played all different kinds of music, being a working musician for years and years and years. But within all these different bands, the country has always come through. When my dad passed away, I figured I would do a little tribute to him, as he was a songwriter and folk singer himself, and do a little country-esque album to honor his memory.
Yeah.
And it's just blown up ever since, and I've just really embraced it. An old man told me years ago when I was a teenager, cut all your hair off, because I was a long-haired kid, rock and roller. He said, cut your hair and move to Nashville. He's like, that's what you need to be doing, singing country music. And I said, I don't know about all that. Well, fast forward 20 years, here I am doing it.
There you go.
And I'm so thankful to be doing it.
What a tribute to your dad, too. He was taken by cancer, unfortunately, so our condolences there. But then along came the pandemic a little bit later, and so that kind of stopped everything, too. I know we were in a pretty good shutdown here in the United States, and the Canadian artists that I interview, even longer, they were shut down than we were. But we never take for granted now performing in front of folks, do we?
No, not at all. No, I've always been very thankful to do what I do. And, everything shutting down allowed me to seek out a place where I could still work and maintain my sanity amidst all this stuff going down in my life and with everybody's lives with the pandemic. So it was a blessing in a way to find the people I did out in Nashville and be able to work with the people I did, whom otherwise may have been untouchable had it been just a regular day, you know?
And you did what a lot of artists did during that pandemic. You put pen to paper, you headed to Nashville to make a record, but that's what I was getting. I even took that year off of radio because there was no shows to talk about. Nobody was doing any gigs or anything, but they were still getting in the studio and recording music and writing songs, and it kept coming into my email, and I'm like, wow, this is really good. I got to get back into radio. And so I did the following year and have kept doing it, and now I'm going to be in year number 14 of doing this show next May. So I'm still amazed by the talent, the untapped talent that is out there, and I'm sure you are too. You've probably performed with some of them, ones that have opened for you or something.
Yeah, first and foremost, thank you so much for being proactive in what you're doing and shining a spotlight on artists, that may not otherwise get one. But yeah, again, I'm just very thankful to be out there, and hopefully everything starts coming back in a vibrant sense as it once was pre-pandemic. It looks like we're starting to go that way again.
Yeah.
And hopefully, we can get out to Branson and keep Branson vibrant too. A lot of those theaters deserve to stay open, and do what they've been doing, you know.
Absolutely. You'd love it here. It's a small town feel because the town's only 10,000 population, a little over 10,000, but yet you get that the big city shows. I mean, they've got it going on the shows. They call it the live show capital of the world here in this little town of 10,000, and there's so much other stuff to do. We get 8 to 9 million people every year come through this little town of 10,000.
Well, I hope to make it 8,000,001 next year.
There you go. Absolutely.
Look up and head that way. We'll have to talk privately. You just let me know where to go, and I'll show up.
You gotcha. We would love that. Be a pleasure to meet you in person. You know, I always get a different perspective too, and you develop this real close relationship when I get to meet the artist in person, and that has really happened this year, and it's been phenomenal. And you know, some of them are up there in Canada. Even I had Wolf Milestone come down from Canada to see me. I was like, wow, that was pretty cool deal.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
Tell us too about your start in country music as a songwriter, because that is a talent that you know, I've just now started to dabble into it. I could always make a title of a song or something like that to complete it from start to finish. I'm still not there yet, but a hook or a melody or something like that, you know, it's all incorporated. What is your writing style? Are you kind of more lyric based, or do you have to hear the hook, or is it kind of maybe both?
Well, it's a little bit of both. You know, I'd say I started out as a player before a songwriter. The playing, and it kind of inspired melody, which led to, well, maybe I should, you know, make some words out of this melody here. But really, I mean, as of late and since those initial, you know, years, it's really just been a lot about, you know, the inspirato, what hits you real quick. You know, those easy songs just fall into your head, and they get out really easy, you know. And sometimes you pine over songs and you have to put them on the back burner and almost forget about them.
Yep.
But you try to stay active, and you just realize that, you know, we have poetry and music all around us every day in nature, in the planet we live on. It's a lot of inspiration. The great composers, they got a lot of their inspiration from just nature around them and the melody that's already there, you know. And when you look around, you're like, wow, there's a song everywhere. There's something to say everywhere. So, you know, it's easy. It's easy for me to just look around and be like, well, there's a song. I don't know if it's a good one, but
you're right. I talk to a lot of artists, and you spend a lot of time on the road too. You're one of those, you know, just driving up and down the road. There's road signs all over the place, or things that, you know, just out there in nature that you see. And one told me I don't even turn the radio on. I just have to have straight silence when I'm going down the road and be in my thoughts. And that's a lot of where the songs come from too. So just in your daily travels.
You got that right. It really is. I'll get in the truck and just go for a drive, and there'll be no stereo on. And some of my best ideas, you know, just end up initially being little badly written scribbles, you know, on the center console as I'm trying to, you know, keep it between the lines. But that's where the best songs come from. You know, they're like, oh, there it is. And yeah, that's a great way to do it. And I've told songwriters who get blocked up, I'm like, look, just get out of that room, get behind the wheel, or go for a walk out in nature, and it'll really solve a lot of problems. You know, go listen to the birds, go watch the trees sway, and it'll come to you.
We were talking before we got on the radio. We actually got to have a conversation before that. You were driving down the 5 freeway in Los Angeles, California. I bet you got something you could write a song about every 5 minutes looking down the 5 freeway in LA, right?
Well, yeah, but you know, you try to sing. There's so many bumps on that road. It's like so. I'm trying to you know, get some ideas recorded on the road. It's pretty hard. But I'm so thankful to be out here on the road and taking this show to small towns and good folks everywhere. You know, I'm trying to avoid the cities, but you know, Los Angeles, I gotta say, has a very vibrant country music scene. It's coming back again, like the old Palomino days. So I've been getting a lot of offers to come back to these big cities. You know, it's, you know, the traffic is what it is, but as long as the fanfare is there, I will go wherever people want to get down and honky tonk a 2-step and have a good time. So
I miss that Pacific Ocean. I went to broadcasting school in San Diego back in the 80s. I lived there from 86 to 1990, and then I left there and moved to Southeast Oklahoma, where Blake Shelton is from, in Ada, Oklahoma, and lived there for 20 years before coming to Branson. So that's what converted me to country radio when that 90s country came out. That did it for me. Where did you grow up, though? Was it L.A. or maybe it was a small town? I don't know. I didn't ask you that.
You know, I grew up in Trout Lake, Washington, which is up in the Columbia River Gorge. Yeah, it's right at the base of Mount Adams, which is a big, like, 13,000-foot glacial mountain in your face. Just a little farming town, 500 people.
There you
and
go.
Really, and though I moved around a lot throughout the years, that's really where I came of age, started honing my skills, got my first professional gig. I got hired by a country band when I was 17 out there and started working every weekend for $62.50 a night. Ooh. And that was steady money right then, you know, because it was either that or be a logger, you know.
Yeah.
And I was too young to be a logger. I worked for a week. I almost died on the job site, and then they found out I was too young, so they got rid of this. They just quit picking me up. So I had to figure something out. Luckily, I got hired by a country band, and so I've just been out there doing it. You know, there's been little breaks from the genre. You know, I'll go out and another band will hire me just to play guitar for them on tours and stuff like that and shows. But I've always gravitated back to just writing, you know, good, simple songs with great melodies, you know.
That's
and
awesome.
I just love steel guitar, so the more steel guitar I can hear in my life, the better off I am. So
when you can make a living doing what you love to do, you haven't worked a day in your life, they say, right?
It's a labor of love, it's for sure.
It is, and you're still loving it. Obviously, you wanted to do this radio program, and I sure was looking forward to it, and we've had a lot of fun already on the program. And we look forward to playing your music, too. So tell us about this first song, Old Dirt Road. I bet this was from a small town.
Old Dirt Road, you know, yeah, you know, it could be any kind of road, really. There's a little bit of metaphor there. The twists and turns, the ups and downs of life. You know, you hit some washboards, you know, but you can steer out of them, you know, that type of thing.
Right.
And the view can go by slow, it can go by fast, you know, it can be uphill, it can be downhill. So, you know, I just equate a lot of life's problems or life's experiences to that of an old dirt road. You know, we're going down the road. Sometimes we don't know where the road's going, but we know eventually the road leads us all home, you know. So
it does. And I grew up in Kansas, and I've told this story before. You know, Kansas is kind of all square miled off, and so about every mile you go, there's almost a four-way intersection going down these old dirt roads. It's cornfields, it's maize, it's milo, soybeans, all that kind of stuff growing out there. You'll see combines going down those old dirt roads, road graders grading the potholes out. And these old farmers coming down there, and they don't even know you, but they always waved at you, you know, and it was just a really neat experience growing up and driving down them old dirt roads when I was a kid, too.
Just the other day, I was remarking to myself, I love playing places where people wave at everybody when you drive through town.
Yep, that's how Branson is in this area, too, especially in the back roads, yep.
That is my kind of town, you know, and sometimes when I go to the cities, I feel like Crocodile Dundee because I engaged everybody. Hello.
Yep.
How you doing?
You know, isn't that interesting now that you can do that in a live show? You can engage those folks and tell the stories that we're telling tonight on the radio before you play these songs and get their reactions and see, you know, how the music resonates with those folks. Isn't that cool?
It is really cool, you know, and I've been gravitating kind of out of towards a demographic and venues that want to hear the stories behind those songs and get some resonance out of it, you know. And sometimes it's a party scene, and it's hard to get those points across to people. They don't want to, you know, something slow or introspective. They want to party. They want drums and bass and boom boom, let's go, you know. So yeah, I've been trying to find venues that do cater to that will you know, allow me to explain what's going on with the songs and be more of myself as an artist. But you definitely, you know, you split your time between being an artist and an entertainer for sure, and try to keep the party going. So,
who were some of those artists that influenced you as entertainers that made you want to do something in country music? I know you've opened for probably a few, like you just told us, Clint Black and others. But was it somebody you listened to on the radio that made you want to do something in country music, or what?
You know, there's been a lot of influences going on throughout my life, but I you know, Randy Travis is a huge, you brought him up earlier, he's a huge influence to me, as is George Jones. I've really just liked his vocal stylings and his songs and just how, you know, drenched in emotion his style is, and I've just always been drawn to those guys, especially because they just have a great inflection, you know, in their words and their songs and stuff like that. And you know, and it's just been kind of ironic. It's led me down the road to getting to know some of those two camps there. And I recorded a song with George's daughter on that first record there called So Long. And I've also, you know, got some friends that are with Randy Travis's camp there. So I was able to go to the Nashville Palace and meet Randy's band and you know, talk with them and get a little bit of inside a scoop on how things work in the industry out there in Nashville, and it was really helpful and stuff like that. So for a lot of reasons, those two guys really are there as far as male singers, but female singers too. Loretta Lynn just always had such an attitude, and she was so ahead of her time and did what she wanted to do. And I loved her work ethic, how she just went out on the road and she was like, I'm just going to play every little place, and we're going to hit up every radio station.
Yep.
And we're going to build this thing. And she didn't even know that she was charting. She was working so hard on the road. They were just doing it.
Wow.
And I watched Coal Miner's Daughter as a little tiny kid. My mom loved that movie.
Yep.
I must have seen it, half a dozen times before I was 7 years old. And so that always resonated with me too. And I was like, man, that lifestyle's, that's what it's all about to me, is that troubadour lifestyle, so yeah, sorry to be long-winded, but yeah, I could go on and
that's
on
exactly what I want to hear, man, because I tell that story all the time, especially about Loretta Lynn, because radio has changed a lot since she would be able to take Coal Miner's Daughter as a 45 and hand it to a program director and say, would you play my song? And they would actually do it. Now a lot of that stuff gets shelved, it gets thrown in the trash, whatever. But when I heard your music, I'm like, okay, and I try to help as many people as I can get on the radio, because I believe if a song is good, it's all about good music, and that's how radio used to be, and we're trying to keep that alive or bring it back if it's missing. And that's exactly why we're doing the program tonight, because we want you to get on the radio. You deserve that. 3 minutes and 58 seconds of what I'm looking at in Old Dirt Road.
Well, yeah, that might be 20 seconds too long for radio. I don't know.
No, it's good to go, brother. I was telling you, I love the intro of it, because if a DJ can talk over an intro of a great song right before you start singing, they call that hitting the post, and I can do it not even hearing the music now. I look at the intro, it's 10 or 15 seconds long, and I love this song. It's absolutely awesome.
Well, thank you. That's I got that from 90s country. You have good lead-in time for that, so you can do your thing too.
Yep, I love it. Well, I'm getting ready to do it right now, and then we're going to come back and play 2 more of your songs and hear the stories behind them as well. We've got Johnny Young with us tonight on the Tim Kelly Show. This is Old Dirt Road on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Old dirt road, taking us all the way into the great unknown. The ups and downs gonna rattle your bones. The twists and turns for sure will keep you on your toes. And going in easy, you can lose control. He'll run you in the ditch and end up in a hole. What's over in the corner, brother, you don't know.
home. Well, your life is gonna make you wanna turn around, but there ain't no going back. 'Cause the dust you kicked up now when you were young, it ain't never none of that. Some days it's gonna feel all uphill, and we never gonna see the past. Ain't even bringing the dying over the hill, looking for every minute of it back. Just like an old dirt road. Life is like an old dirt road. Life is just like turns, ups and downs, left and right as we go down. Like an old dirt road. Yeah, it's just like.
That is called Old Dirt Road. You just heard the story behind it. Johnny Young with us tonight on the Tim Kelly Show. Man, that's a great song, and I will definitely keep playing it. That's the 11th time, and it won't be the last.
Much obliged. You know, we're getting it all put together for the full album right there. That's
Yep.
a little advanced mix, but we're going to remix everything for the full album, and can't wait to get a copy in your hands once it's all done.
That sounds
Thank you so much.
fantastic. Yeah, you're welcome. You know, country music is universal. We've talked about that a little bit, but you're getting radio airplay in all these other countries that this program is on around the country and around the world. So, you know, you can do a UK tour now. We just picked up another station in the UK called The Music Room, and you can do a UK tour without leaving your house tonight.
That's great. That's awesome. Good to hear.
Another artist
I would love
told
to
me.
go over there, though.
Yeah, another artist just told me that the other day. He says, I want to actually leave my house, though, and do a tour in the UK. So hopefully you get that opportunity one of these days. Now, you've probably played some iconic venues that we talked about, a few of them, but like out there in California or anything like that where country music is really popular, what's the big iconic venues out there that I don't know about?
Well, there's the Palomino down in Los Angeles.
Okay.
You know, they've had everybody from.
Gosh, I've heard of that. Yeah, the Palomino Club, I think it's called, or something.
Yeah, and it was pretty vibrant back in the 70s and 80s, and so it's starting to come around again. There's a lot of places that either have country nights or just going hardcore country. There used to be a place in the East Bay up called the Saddle Rack too, which was a huge honky tonk, and they've since closed down. What you have a lot out here, I'm finding in the West, is festivals.
Uh-huh.
You know, that's the big thing to do out here. You know, you find little country bars here and there. Of course, in Bakersfield, there's a lot going on down there still, and
Yep.
and unfortunately, the Palace just sold. We don't know if the Buck Owens Palace is going to reopen for the same thing, or what's going to happen with it. But it just sold, and hopefully those doors don't stay closed very long. But
Right.
there's little places here and there.
He was a buddy to Roy Clark, who had a theater here in Branson. Buck Owens had his own thing going on, and they even call it that Bakersfield sound that a lot of artists try to emulate to this day. That's pretty cool, too.
Oh, I love that stuff. Don Rich is one of my favorite telly pickers, and just, it was basically a guitar, chord, and amplifier. There was no effects there. It was just all what he could conjure up with his hands and tone knob, the guitar.
Yep.
Some of those, just those iconic guitar tones, man. They're just so real.
Yeah.
They're just great.
Another gentleman that was real good at it. He had a variety hour on TV back in the day. Was Glenn Campbell, and he used to have Merle Haggard and Roy Clark and Buck Owens on his program. And Merle Haggard could do all these great imitations. He could do Buck Owens down to a T. He could do Johnny Cash and all of them. And then on the show, they'd sneak up behind him and give him a hard time for trying to do those impressions.
Yeah, but some of those were uncanny, weren't they? He was so good at that. I've seen some of that footage. In fact, I got some mutual friends with some of Glenn Campbell's old bandmates, and I inherited one of their stage guitars. I play on stage right now. I got this black Guild that just belongs to a guy named Noel Kirkland, who was his guitar player for a number of years.
Wow, that is good stuff. You got a couple of more good songs we're going to play tonight. The Way You Dance and Straight Whiskey Bender. Tell us about these two.
The Way You Dance, just kind of a little inspiration thing, playing a show and seeing, these silhouettes out. Sometimes you can't really see what's going on past the stage because of the stage lights. So I was just seeing somebody out there, dancing in the shadows, so to speak, with just a silhouette,
Yeah.
And it just came to me, the way you dance, and it just kind of one of those songs that just fell in my head, and I was like, let's just put it together. Let's give it an old school kind of, 80s, 90s kind of, approach to it and stuff. And I see now there's a song that kind of with the same flavor that's at the top of the charts right now.
Uh-huh.
And so I was like, well, maybe the world's ready for this kind of country again. So
there you go.
Let's put her out there.
Speaking of venues and stage lights, I think Johnny Cash got kicked out of a venue for kicking out the stage lights, didn't it?
Yeah, it was him. I think wasn't it the Opry or something.
I think so, something like that. I have to go back.
The Opry for stomping on the lights. Yeah, they wouldn't turn the lights down for him. So he stomped them, and that was the story, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard to see beyond those stage lights sometimes. We got some folks here in Branson that they wear these dark sunglasses. You can't see their eyes, but they can't see the crowd probably either because of those lights. So they wear these dark shades on stage.
I like to look out and try to see people having a good time. You can't always see the expressions on their faces, but if you see them dancing, you're like, oh, if you see some movement, you're like, all right, we're on to something here. It's working. It's working,
Right.
And as was the case here, I just saw a silhouette dancing, and I look at the way she's dancing. That's the way she dances.
Well, what you're doing is working too, my friend. It is absolutely working. So keep doing your thing.
Appreciate you, Tim. We need guys like you too.
You
delegate
betcha.
on our behalf.
Straight Whiskey Bender, the third song that's going to kick off the top of the next hour. Tell us about it.
Oh, this is one of the bad breakup songs. When you try to forget your problems through a little bottle of whiskey there, and just basically checked into a cheap motel and tried to drown my sorrows, so to speak, one holiday season a few years ago, and it was a lot of straight whiskey, and I was on a bender.
Okay.
So that's kind of a contradiction in terms, isn't it?
Yeah, real life story though. How about it?
Yeah, you're on a bender from the straight stuff. So that came to me too. I was like, hey, straight whiskey bender, that's that'll be an easy one to write. Let's get to it.
There you go. And that man named George Strait, who has 60 number ones, he has a sponsorship deal with Código Tequila too, so he's got that going on.
Who's that now?
George Strait has a deal with Código Tequila. He does a lot of their commercials, so he likes to partake once in a while. The great George Strait.
Wow, that's pretty nice. I just I crewed a sponsorship with Row 94, which is Dierks Bentley's whiskey. And so we're taking that out on the road in the hopes of doing some Dierks Bentley venues and some stuff going forward.
Man, that is cool. I used to play this gentleman on the radio, and he was on the show Moonshiners back in the day when they made their own moonshine. And so Tyler Wood is his name. He's a great country singer as well, but he's a moonshiner. He can make his own moonshine.
That's how he pays his rent, huh?
So, yeah, probably so. That and the residuals he gets from the Discovery Channel, that's what they were on the Moonshiners back in the day.
Make sure you send me his number after we get off the air.
You got it. I think I still have it, actually. We've done an interview a long time ago. But, man, I've said this, too. You stay in this business long enough, and you never know who you're going to meet. It was sure fun meeting you tonight on the radio. And this is our first interview, but it won't be our last. Come back anytime. I'd love to have you on again.
Thank you. Likewise, Tim. You're a great guy, and on behalf of everybody, we really do appreciate you being so outgoing and getting out there and promoting our songs.
You got it.
Means a lot.
It's what I love to do. Where can folks find Johnny Young on social media if they want to check out more of your music and maybe go see you in a live show?
Johnny Young Country is a good place to find me, or JohnnyYoungCountry.com. Pretty much, if you add country after Johnny Young, you can find me easy enough online. Yeah,
all right.
I'm taking a little break for the holidays, and I'll be back on the road doing a Southwest tour after the first of the year, and maybe a couple West Coast dates here and there.
Awesome. You still look young too. You look like Johnny Young, but you look young.
Pretty good for 76, huh?
Yeah, not too bad. Hey, Willie Nelson's still doing it at 92, so you got some work to do to catch him.
Oh yeah, I do.
That's awesome. Sure. Yep, and that was neat to see Vince Gill get the Willie Nelson Lifetime Achievement Award this year at the CMAs. Vince Gill is awesome, and he hosted the CMAs 12 years in a row.
Wow. Yeah, he's another one, man. When he opens up his mouth or starts picking on that guitar, people stop and listen, and he's just the real deal. What a nice, sweet guy.
One of the most recognizable voices in country music. But when they did his tribute, 2 girls sang it, and that's the first thing he said. He goes, "Well, that tells you the pitch of my voice when you got 2 girls doing your stuff."
Yeah, he's a hard one to cover. I've kind of asked to cover a couple of his songs. I was like, "Ooh, he's up there."
Yeah. Well, I got a tenor voice too. I've been told it sounds better 10 or 12 feet away.
In the other direction.
Thank you for being here tonight, Johnny Young. It's been a pleasure, we'll see you on the radio.
Sounds great.
You bet. The Way You Dance, Johnny Young and Straight Whiskey Bender coming up on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this New Music Friday.
Now would you look at that girl just a beaming and a weaving in the shadow of a neon glow? And anybody who comes in here knows she ain't no regular. She's been here before. I'm hanging back at the bar, trying to play it cool, but the attraction is pulling me in. Just the way her bottom moving, when she knows it's what she's doing, she goes out to step in. Yeah, it's the way that you dance that's got me a chance. If I sit here and drink, I don't stand a chance of you getting closer. Me being sober, can't walk away. I'm caught up and falling fast. Must be the way that you dance. And on any given night, you can tell the very minute when she's come through that door. By the way the room's attention turns to the girl who's walking on the floor. Yeah, she'll make her way over to the jukebox in the corner. Tonight our song is her best friend. Then the bartender reaches for that volume controller and cranks it on up to 10. Yeah, it's the way that you dance that's got me a chance. If I sit here and drink, I don't stand a chance of you getting closer. Me being sober, can't walk away. I'm caught up and falling fast. Must be the way that you dance. Lord, hearts are breaking. Every guy's balled up inside. At the factory fair, she don't wanna go there. She's only out to have a good time. Must be the way that you dance. It's got me a chance. More I sit here and drink, less don't stand a chance of you getting closer. Me being sober, can't walk away. I'm caught up and falling fast. Must be the way that you dance. It's the way that you dance. Oh, must be the way you dance. The way that you dance. Yeah, must be the way you dance. Must be the way that you dance.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Yeah, I've been sitting on the edge of a broken bed in this run-down motel room, trying to drink her up off of my head. Ain't the easiest thing to do. line behind bars with old number 7. Yeah, I'm cracking them tops and taking shots. Hell no, I ain't chasing it. I'll be drawing them blind to this bottle I'm diving until I hit the bends. Cause I'm going down, she's stepping out. All royalty in this town, but I'm holding the crown. I'm on the straight whiskey bender. If you're here, I'm doing fine. It's because I'm buzzing out of my mind, leaving her behind on the straight whiskey bender. So here's tonight looking at you for helping me to see I'm bulletproof when I shoot down the truth on the straight whiskey bender. If you're here, I'm doing fine. It's because I'm buzzing out of my mind, leaving her behind on the straight whiskey bender. I'm on now on the straight whiskey bender.
His name is Johnny Young. What a great tune that is. You heard the story behind it. Straight Whiskey Bender and then Old Dirt Road. What a great tune. The first one I ever heard from Johnny Young. And The Way That You Dance. He's got some great music. Johnny Young. Go check him out all over social media. Tell him you heard him right here tonight on the Tim Kelly Show's New Music Friday. And that interview will end up in the Tim Kelly Show Interview Archives. That tab at the top of the homepage of my website, KICR-IndieCountryRadio.com. Thank you, Johnny Young, for being on the program tonight. And we'll see you out on the road, and we'll see you on the radio as well. Speaking of the radio, we're into hour number 3 of the Tim Kelly Show, live from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world. We've got more great country music on the way. We've got more great Christmas songs on the way, so stay tuned. There's a whole lot more coming up. This next artist is the son of one John Michael Montgomery, who is retiring from touring full-time on the road this year. But his son is just getting going, and we've been helping him get a lot of radio airplay this year for sure. I love this song. It is Walker Montgomery, Leave Your Leaving Behind, on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
You've been gone, long gone for a while. I've tried to move on, but I can't get past your smile. Girl, I'm not over you, not by a million miles. Don't know if I'll ever leave your leaving behind. Find a little peace of mind. You set me free, I can't fly. I keep hoping and praying someday that I might leave your leaving behind. I know it's crazy to be standing at your door. Stayed away till I can't take it anymore. Is there any way to be the way keep hoping and praying someday that I might leave your leaving behind. If you just say the word, I'll walk away from you. I'll admit that we are through. But if you feel the way I do, girl, leave your leaving behind. Help me find some peace of mind. Set me free where I can fly. I've been hoping and praying someday that I might leave your leaving behind.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it. Today's country.
I love absolutely every single song they play.
This station is dangerously good.
This is Today's Country.
I like the music.
I like the DJs.
There's even more to like.
I like everything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country.
New country.
New country.
New country.
This old Bible's worn, pages thin, coffee's gone cold, nights rolling in. Four walls listen when I bow my head. Feels like I'm talking to silence instead. The seeds don't sprout in a day. God works slow in His own way. I've been down on my knees with nothing but time, praying your voice would cross over mine. It's a long, quiet wait, but I still believe your answer is coming. It just ain't for me to see. Rain don't rush, but it feeds the ground. A river runs steady without a sound. I'll hold on through the midnight hours, 'cause faith grows roots when the storm clouds tower. So I'll trust when the thunder won't speak. Heaven's delay don't mean I'm beat. I've been down on my knees with nothing but time, praying your voice would cross over mine. It's a long, quiet wait, but I still believe your answer is coming. It just ain't for me to see. Like thunder that rolls but don't bring rain, your silence still speaks. It ain't in vain. I hold my ground through the hardest night, 'cause faith is walking without the sight. I've been down on my knees with nothing but time, praying your voice would cross over mine. The silence don't shake me, it strengthens my plea. Your answer is coming, Lord, you're still with me. I'll keep waiting.
Hey guys, Kelly Lang here. I'd like to wish my friend Tim Kelly with Indie Country Radio and all of his listeners at KICR a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. And a Happy New Year.
Ho, ho, Merry Christmas.
Her name is Megan Sloan. That is a great tune called Wrapped Up in Love for a Christmas song. She did that about 15 years ago, and I started this show about 14 years ago, and I've been playing that one about ever since I got started. It is fantastic. Before that, another great tune from a young lady by the name of Allie Ray, A-L-Y, a capital R-H-A-E, and it is all one word, and she's got a great song called Ain't For Me To See. That is a fantastic new song, and we'll have one of her Christmas songs in the mix a little bit later on in the show as well. Let's play one from my good friend Dan Corio, who has an interview coming up with yours truly. Check out my full live interview schedule of upcoming interviews at the bottom of the homepage at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. You'll see Dan Corio on there, and this is called Forever With You on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR. Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this New Music Friday.
I told her lately, I close my eyes and think about the way we make love by the candlelight and say we never felt this way before. My baby, there's no use trying to fight it now. Lately I look up at the stars and I keep praying the good Lord keeps me in your heart. 'Cause nothing in my life has been the same
since you came walking in. That someone won't give the warmth I need till you're in my arms again. My chest feels tight each time you leave, till I can breathe you in. I'd give up my tomorrow if I could spend forever with you tonight. Forever with you tonight. I get that sometimes. With all that you've endured, you might doubt one. I'd even take the time to see the hurt you hide in those green eyes. 'Cause nothing in my life has been the same since you came walking in. The sun won't give the warmth I need till you're in my arms again. My chest feels tight each time you leave, till I can breathe you in. I'd give up my tomorrow if I could spend forever with you. Slow dancing to our favorite song, hold you closer all night long. Place your head against my chest, so I can be the place you rest. Nothing in my life has been the same since you came walking in. Some won't give the warmth I need till you're in my arms again. My chest feels tight each time you leave, till I can breathe you in. I'd give up my tomorrow if I could spend forever with you tonight. Nothing in my life has been the same since you came walking in. The sun won't give the warmth I need till you're in my arms again. Just feels tight each time you leave, till I can breathe you in. I'd give up my tomorrow if I could spend. I'd give up everything I ever own to spend forever with you tonight. Forever with you. I told her
You're listening to the Tim Kelly Show's new music Friday live from Branson, Missouri on KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best.
He was a cowboy, wild and free. Met a little girl as sweet as can be. She was a nice girl, but she didn't stay neat and wouldn't put it past a snake to cheat. And she don't need saving and you won't find sweet. I need gasoline, fire, and a back row beat. I'll need an alibi. Out in the woods under that blood-red sky, a shot rang out and I kissed him goodbye, and that was the last of him that night. Cowboy killing, running wild and free. Double barrel shotgun and some cold whiskey. Red lips and blonde hair, just as pretty as she can be. She's cowboy killing, and that killer is me. Now the town talks slow when they speak her name, saying she was a sweet girl till she lit that flame. Daddy's little girl done took the blame. She showed him up, but she ended his game. He left his boots by the door and his truck in the yard, and she took his lies and buried him in the dark. Cowboy killing, running wild and free. Double barrel shotgun and some cold whiskey. Red lips and blonde hair, just as pretty as she can be. She's cowboy killing, and that killer is me. He broke her heart, thought she just cried, but angels fall too, and sometimes I'm free. Double barrel shotgun and some cold whiskey. Red lips and blonde hair, just as pretty as she can be. She's cowboy killing, and that killer is me.
Cowboy Killer is the title of that song. Lee Ann Ogle is the artist on that one, and that is a killer song. I've said it many times on the radio now, and I have played it many times. That is time number 9 that I've spun it on this program. And we also chart it to the Joyce Romgotti music charts. She's got the top 40 and the top 200 of the greatest songs played in the UK and beyond. So we'll be charting everybody played on this program and last night's program and Wednesday night's program this week as well. How about we play Leanne's husband now? His name is Canyon Ogle, Canyon with a K, and this is a song he wrote about Leanne, his wife. It is called Barefoot Cinderella on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Her kiss is sweet as a fairy tale, like the best smoke I could inhale. Makes me want to remember every detail. Mama wants you home by midnight, but I want you out in the moonlight. And I know it just ain't right if you ain't by my side all night. I don't need a glass slipper to know you're meant for me. A perfect little southern backwoods beauty queen. Just the girl nobody sees, but I know it's gotta be a princess God made for this old fella. I guess you're just my barefoot Cinderella. I ain't Prince Charming, just a redneck kind of guy. And I know one thing's for certain, I want you for the rest of my life. I don't need no fairy godmother, you're as perfect as could be. And to my heart you hold the key forever. I don't need a glass slipper to know you're meant for me. A perfect little southern backwoods beauty queen. Just the girl nobody sees, but I know it's gotta be a princess God made for this old fella. I guess you're just my barefoot Cinderella. To know you're meant for me. A perfect little southern backwoods beauty queen. Just the girl nobody sees, but I know it's gotta be a princess God made for this old fella. I guess you're just my barefoot Cinderella.
This is Allie Ray, and I want to wish all KICR Indie Country Radio listeners a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. And a Happy New Year.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas.
On and the lights are low, cookies bake and the trees aglow. Hallmark movies fill the room, stockings hang beneath the moon. And while the laughter fills the air, a sound to breathe is everywhere. It's the heart of Christmas, alive tonight, burning warm in the soft starlight. It's in the kindness, the laughter, the grace, the love that time can't erase. When the night feels cold or the lights fade away, the heart of Christmas stays. The window glows with the winter's hue, frost draws lace where the moon shines through. The world feels hushed in silver lace, a warmth still lingers in this place. The world slows down fades out, there's nothing left but a million lights in the quiet sky, reminding us love never dies. It's the heart of Christmas, alive tonight, burning warm in the soft starlight. It's in the stories, the songs, and the flame, in every soul that still remembers the name. When the night feels cold or the lights fade away, the heart of Christmas stays.
I don't know about you all, but I can hear that song playing in the Rockefeller Center in New York City, right under that big Christmas tree they just lit last week with Reba McEntire hosting. That is our good friend Allie Ray singing The Heart of Christmas. I love that song. And if I've got any listeners in New York that are walking under that Christmas tree right now, they might have been tuned in and may have just heard that song, The Heart of Christmas. Allie Ray, A-L-Y, capital R-H-A-E. She's got some great merchandise too, ladies and gentlemen. I'm wearing her t-shirt, been wearing it the whole show. She'll definitely hook you up. Go follow her on social media and get you some of that great Allie Ray merchandise as well. My good friend Randy Cobb is up next. He's got a brand new single out called The Sand from Randy Cobb on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's best on New Music Friday.
We was just kids and found those 78s. Supper time, son, was a TV dinner plate. Mama did dishes, Daddy went to work. Saturdays was fun, Sundays were for church. Old John G. over yonder, sitting there on his porch, with a Henry and his hound dog whistling while he worked. Right there down the road, those kids were jumping rope, smiling and laughing, just some good hometown folks. Oh, what I'd give to go back there, just a fun-filled kid, not a worry, not a care. The sand, you know it sure runs fast, wish I could stop it somehow in that funny-looking glass. Things are different now, but in some ways still the same. Mom and Dad are gone, never knew I'd feel such pain. Tomorrow I've learned, man, it's such a blessing. So pretty as it rises and so peaceful as it's setting. We loved Kangaroo and Rogers, Foghorn Bugs and Pepe Le Pew. I turned the knob for the Rascals, the Stooges, and good old Annie too. And right there during dinner, when Walter came on at night, they cried for Vietnam, prayed for those who fight. Black and white on the TV, it's just the way it was. Not just there on the tube, y'all, but through Daddy's tough love. Yeah, what I'd give to go back there, just a fun-filled kid, not a worry, not a care. The sand, you know it sure runs fast, wish I could stop it somehow. Yeah, what I'd give to go back there, just a fun-filled kid, not a worry, not a care. The sand, you know it sure runs fast, wish I could stop it somehow in that funny-looking glass. Oh, I miss you, Mama. Yes, I miss you, Dad. Oh,
Hi, this is Taryn Keeley, and I'm the Roses.
And I'm Kayla Moses, and I'm the Weeds.
And together we are Roses and Weeds.
We want to wish KICR listeners a
Merry Christmas!
Ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
It's the most wonderful time of the year, with the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the happiest season of all, with those holiday greetings and gay happy meetings when friends come to call. It's the happiest season of all. There'll be parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting, and caroling out in the snow. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be much mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be much mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near. It's the most wonderful time. Yes, the most wonderful time. Oh, the most wonderful time of the
year. It is the most wonderful time of the year, and I get to play the great Andy Williams, who was here in Branson, Missouri for 19 years. He did 19 seasons of his Christmas shows. They were the biggest thing in town at this time of year, and he's fantastic. If you would like to relive some of those Andy Williams Christmas specials, you can do that on my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. Scroll down the top of those tabs there, and you'll see the ICTV Indie Country Christmas channel, and that's got some Andy Williams specials on there. Got some Christmas movies powered by Hallmark. We've got It's a Wonderful Life playing right now, and Miracle on 34th Street. Some of your Christmas favorites. You can watch them anytime on KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. My good friend Terrence Hart with Terrence Hart Music from Canada is up next. The title track of his latest project is called Better Kind of Man. It is live right now on KICR Indie Country Radio. New Country's best on New Music Friday.
The sun sets slow behind the hill. My shadow slowly slips away. The night is cold and quiet still. I close my eyes and kneel to pray. May you find someone who loves you, they're thick and thin back again, who sees your heart and all you do, and wants to always hold your hand. Be strong and true to what you know. Let kindness lead where you will go. And when you fall, stand up and try. Don't let the pain make your heart lie. My greatest hope, my final plan. You be a better kind of man, a better kind of man. I know life will be hard sometimes. You'll feel the need to give it up. For all the mountains you must climb, each step you take will lift you up. May you find
loves you through thick and thin and back again, who sees your heart and all you do and wants to always hold your hand. Be strong and true to what you know. Let kindness lead where you will go. And when you fall, stand up and try. Don't let the pain make your heart lie. My greatest hope, my final plan. You be a better kind of man, a better kind of man. You gotta spread your wings and fly. See the world and all its wonders. Embrace the beauty of the sky. Let your heart be free and wander. Be strong and true to what you know. Let kindness lead where you will go. And when you fall, stand up and try. Don't let the pain make your heart lie. My greatest hope, my final plan. You be a better kind of man, a better kind of man. Ooh. Be strong and true to what you know. Let kindness lead where you will go. And when you fall, stand up and try. Don't let the pain make your heart lie. My greatest hope, my final plan. You'll be a better kind of man, a better kind of man.
Hey everybody, this is Phil and Mark Lister with the Dixiana Band. We'd like to wish all of you KICR listeners happy holidays and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. And a Happy New Year.
Ho, ho, Merry Christmas.
Christmas morning from a very loud sound. I checked my alarm, it wasn't on. What could that have been? Kept running through my mind, and I felt a strange coldness up alone. I got up from my lonely bed and tried to clear my mind. I wiped away the window's winter chill. I looked down in the yard and I glanced far down the street. It was all so very empty. You think it would be filled. Then I walked into the living room. There was the tree. Presents were still neatly lying there. I called for my children to wake them from their sleep. Nothing but silence filled the air. Oh, something was wrong, and I knew it right away as I ran to check each bedroom down the hall. But we all had to leave. Jesus came and called us in the night. I know that I must hurry, 'cause I heard that trumpet sound. We're all being caught up in his light. Oh, then I knew why he was silent as I fell down on my knees, and I noticed that old Bible on the shelf. Jesus came came at Christmas, not in a manger this time, as the grateful tears kept falling from my eyes. My soul lies broken and it's scattered all over. Jesus came at Christmas, what a Christmas surprise.
My good friend Angela Singh. Her last name is S-E-N-G. That is her great Christmas tune called Christmas Surprise. And she surprised me when she came to Branson last month. And she and her husband were here for their 20th wedding anniversary. And I took them out to dinner and we had a good time. We have already met in person. And I look forward to our interview that will air next month on KICR Indie Country Radio right here in the Tim Kelly Show. Speaking of the Tim Kelly Show, it is a one-man show, and that happens to be the title of this next song and the last song we're going to play before we say goodnight tonight. From Jonathan Lynn, One-Man Show on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Loving her, loving her is all I live for. Loving her, I'm the only man she wants to know, Lord. 'Cause loving her is a one-man show. Now I'm a star in her arms, with her body so soft and warm. We're singing a song that no one else knows. 'Cause loving her is a one-man show. She's the stage, she's the crowd, she's the words I sing out loud. And every time we do the show, it makes love stronger and lets it grow. Thank the Lord, she won't let go. She's holding on to her one-man show. I'm a star in her arms, with her body so soft and warm. We're singing a song that no one else knows. 'Cause loving her is a one-man show. Loving her is a one-man show.
Once again, his name is Jonathan Lynn, and that is called One Man Show. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to this one-man show that we call The Tim Kelly Show. It has been a fun one tonight, and I want to thank my special guests, Jay Gavin and Johnny Young, for joining me on the show tonight. Be sure to tune in next week. I'll be on the air Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, all times at 7 p.m. Central Time, with more great country music, more Christmas music, more great interviews, and we'll have a lot of fun in those next 3 shows before we take a Christmas break for the holidays the week after that. We are getting close, and it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, and it's going to feel like it here in Branson, Missouri this weekend, the live show capital of the world. The Tim Kelly Show is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Like the Tim Kelly Show on Facebook, and we will like you right back. Until next time, I will see you on the radio. Bye-bye, everybody.
You in a cornfield in downtown Manhattan. Close your eyes and reel that old zip code. I can put you on a riverbank while you're fighting traffic. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Back to high school, gym floor, and a slow dance. First love, first kiss, second base down that old dirt road. When it's freezing cold, I can sink your toes in warm white sand. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. I'm rock and roll, so turn me